Hey, well, we are at 2 o'clock and I'd like to call the committee of the whole meeting to order. And with that, I'd like to acknowledge that we are privileged to meet on the unceded and ancestral territories of the Snohomish and St'át'imc Nations. With that, there is an agenda recommendation.
That the agenda of this meeting be approved.
Thank you, Melissa. A second for that? Thank you, April. Any objections? Okay, seeing and hearing none, that's carried. Then we have a minute recommendation.
That the minutes of the committee of the whole meeting held on September 10th, 2025 be adopted.
Thank you, Melissa. A second for that? Thank you, Cynthia. Any objections? Seeing none, then that's accepted. Are there any trustee items for the committee of the whole? Okay, seeing and hearing none, then we can move on to our information items, trustee calendar, upcoming events.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the events for the next couple months, right up until the winter break. So just so everybody's aware, tonight we're hosting the Whistler Custodial and Recognition Dinner tonight here in Whistler at Whistler Secondary School. So we have to have our meetings all completed on time today. On October 20th, we have our DPAC meeting in the evening. It'll be in the school board office and on Zoom. And also just want to go over some schedule changes related to the school learning plan meeting. So the next school learning plan meeting is October 22nd. And based on last month's meeting, we moved some people around. So for Blackwater Creek and Signal Hill, we have Trustee Barley and Trustee Roning. We'll be attending Blackwater Creek and Signal Hill. Oops, sorry. Don Ross. We have Trustee Bickford and Trustee Higgins. And then for Statmas School, we have Trustee Turbin and Trustee Higgins in the afternoon. So
I'm just gonna jump in first. Yeah. I see we have the Blackwater Creek recognition and Signal Hill. I'm just trying to look at the timing. It'll be tight to get to Signal Hill for 12 if we wrap at 11:30. Oh, just so you know.
I remember because I was at that last year. I think you guys rolled in a little bit
We were
late.
late. Yeah,
Yeah.
we missed the first part of the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've given me 15 minutes before.
15th.
Yeah. And I'm like, shit,
That's fast.
that math doesn't work. Okay. Just want to let you know. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Oh, Cynthia, you had your hand up?
Yeah, can I just confirm the start time for Don Ross? I have either 8:45 or 9:45. I have two in my calendar.
Don Ross is at 9:45 to 12:15.
Okay, perfect, thanks. I will delete the other one. Great, thank you.
Okay.
Are you still reviewing these? Because I will not be here on April 22nd.
Okay.
So you know.
So we're gonna go, we'll go over
Oh,
that.
we'll go there later. But I'm happy to trade anyone. That's why I'm throwing it out now.
For April or October?
April 22nd and May. I'm not sure about the May 6th, I think it is.
What are those days? SLP?
School
Yeah.
learning plans, yeah.
So I'm happy to trade with someone if they
Let's see, these are-
would like to.
So for April 22nd, we already have Rachel is already assigned to Spring Creek. And we have April is already assigned, Melissa's already assigned. Lisa's already assigned, and Celeste's already signed.
All on that same day?
So I'm not sure if you're available.
Yeah.
Maybe you could attend on behalf of.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Valley Cliff, I've got Valley Cliff in here and Garibaldi.
So you'll just take over from Rebecca
But you won't know where I am.
on here. So,
I don't know, she's got the sheet.
April 22nd here.
Hmm?
Okay, Rebecca's is Spring Creek.
Oh, spring break.
Spring Creek. And I think you're just Spring Creek. Yeah. So you're able to go to the Spring Creek?
Yep.
Perfect.
Do you have a time?
That's from April 22nd.
Is it morning or afternoon?
Spring Creek is 9:30 to noon, and then obviously the recognition lunch as well.
Great.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
And then do you want me to find someone for May 6th for you? May 6th. You were scheduled to go to PSS with Rachel. Is anyone else able to attend that one?
I'm already somewhere that day.
April, you're in Mamquam.
I can wait it.
Not then.
What's that?
I'm away. I already switched to this.
Oh,
Melissa can attend.
What's the date? May what?
I have you
we can also leave it for now because it just depends on the return flight. I might be back.
I see. So Cynthia, you're scheduled. So I'm not sure if perhaps
But if not, Rachel's already down for that day anyway, right?
Rachel's already down. Yeah. So we do have a trustee.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have two. So I'm not sure if, because Celeste is already scheduled, maybe I'm not sure if Lisa Turpin's able to go, but let me know if you're able to. Lisa?
Yeah, I can. Which one do you want me on?
It's Pemberton Secondary on May 6th.
May 6th.
May 6th. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then I think we moved around some for November 19th as well, where we have Celeste and April going to House on Secondary in the morning. And then we have Lisa and Rachel at Whistler Secondary and Myrtle Phillip. November 19th. Any other scheduling issues with school learning plans? Okay. So we'll adjust those for the next board meeting. Thanks, everybody. Being flexible there. Okay. The next we have October 24th, Provincial Council, which is online from 9 to 3. And Trustee Ronan will be attending that one.
9 to 3 or 9 to 12?
Sorry, 9 to 12. Good catch. 9 to 12. And then we have a placeholder for the Board of Education session. So I think Trustee Bickford will be giving an update on that in a bit here. So then we have November 4th Agenda Setting Committee. Well, stay tuned, everybody. We're going to give you the dates for the November Remembrance Day ceremonies. So we'll send those to you once we have them finalized from the schools closer to the date. And then November 12th is our board meeting date. November 19th, as I mentioned, is the school learning plan day. And then November 27th, that's when our BCSEA Trustee Academy starts. So it's November 27th. It starts at 1 p.m. to Saturday, November 29th. We haven't heard back yet on what hotel we're going to. I believe everybody's been registered with the exception of Trustee Bickford and Turpin. Is everyone who's registered still able to attend?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So just so everybody's aware, I am attending a BC ASBO conference as well, so I will not be able to join you until Thursday evening. I won't be with you in the afternoon on Thursday.
That mean Chris is in charge?
Chris is in charge.
Oh, boy.
I think Paul will be there too.
Thank goodness.
Unless Paul, I don't know if Paul's joining us in the evening or if you're coming early in the afternoon, not sure. But, so I just wanted to see, does anybody want us to make any dinner reservations for Thursday or Friday? And any preference on restaurants or eve dates?
I haven't really looked at the agenda. So don't we usually have like opening ceremonies and keynote
You-
speakers and stuff all on the Thursday night?
Thursday, yeah.
Usually
They
you
don't
have
start till 8 o'clock, right?
7,
or
I
8 o'clock.
think.
7 or something.
Yeah. Usually you have like until like 4:30 till 7.
I'm good
Great.
with either Thursday or Friday.
It's too bad that the Fashion show isn't happening.
I know. That was so good.
Okay. Doesn't matter to me. I think the Greek place is fantastic. And it's cheap.
Either night.
Yeah,
It's very
okay.
fiscally responsible.
So do you want me to make reservations for like one for Thursday and for Friday, or does everybody want to have like a day on their own, or what would you like?
Should we do? Is there food at one of them?
No.
One of the nights?
That's
That's
the
just
other one.
AGM?
Oh, wait a sec. Usually on the Friday, they have that QP reception, right? Or no, is that
No, that's
the?
I think that's at AGM.
Yeah, sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
That's not that one.
Do you want me to look up the?
Usually,
Oh, look at the agenda?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
BCST.
One of us is on it today.
Yeah.
I should know this.
Okay.
I should know it off the top of my head. We have a really good speaker. The keynote speaker is really good.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, look here, I just haven't
Fresh-
And
Really
Denise
like
Augustine is
fresh back.
coming too, so
Okay.
she's
Yeah, I
super
know.
good.
Events. Okay, BC Trustee Academy 2025, 27th to 29th, registration schedule Thursday. Registration opens at 11:30. The opening pre-conference is at 12:45, session 1 at 1 o'clock. Finishing all those sessions. It looks like 4.
no reception.
3:30 to 4:30, and then 4:30 till 6:30 is the pre-conference adjournment. 6:30 to 7 o'clock is the opening ceremonies for the beginning. So we have between 4:30 and 6:30 for dinner
Thursday.
break
Okay.
on Thursday.
Who's the keynote Thursday night?
The keynote is Farah Mohammed,
Right, she's attached
CEO
to
of
that.
King's Trust.
Yeah, she's attached to the Malala.
Yeah,
story.
former CEO of Malala Fund.
Yeah.
And founder of Girls.
It's gonna be great.
Girls.
So what do we have on the Friday night? Anything?
Friday night, the dinner break will be between. Oops, morning.
Nothing after 4.
Okay, why don't we just
Yeah.
do Friday? 7 o'clock? Does that make
Yeah.
sense for everyone?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we can move on. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
conscious of time here. We have less
Appreciate
than
that, yeah.
20 minutes to get through this agenda.
Okay.
It's short.
So we'll make something for Friday, and then if we change our mind, you can make something for Thursday too.
Sure.
We usually end up getting together anyway somehow.
Yeah.
So, okay, next up, do we have more for the calendar?
Just checking here.
Well, we're doing there.
Yeah, we do, sorry. December 1st, we have SSTA liaison meeting, then agenda setting on December 2nd, our board meetings December 10th, and then December 15th, DPAC meeting online. So that's it.
Okay. Okay, I don't see any questions. I don't see or hear any questions, so we can move on to discussion items. That brings us to our BCSTA Provincial Council meeting motions, and Danielle, that's you as well.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to give you an update. So at our last board meeting, we passed a motion urging BCSTA to advocate to the province for funding for AEDs, if you'll recall. So just wanted to share with you, we tried to submit a motion, but we found out a couple things. So at the AGM last year, it was passed that boards could no longer be sending action motions to provincial council. Action items are now saved for AGM. Unless something is very urgent, then the board can write a letter to BCSTA. And secondly, a motion was already passed last year at AGM to advocate for funding for AEDs. So
Good.
it's already out
And-
there.
We have to remind ourselves to look through those motions before it's new motions.
And isn't there money coming for AEDs?
No, there's no money, but we are required to buy it.
But we're, that's what I'm thinking. Then.
So we're gonna have to buy them. So the middle schools and high schools have to have them in by December 31st, which we already do at our school, and then all the other schools have to have them in by September 1st of next year. So we're working on that. There's money, we put money in the budget for that for next year, for this year to buy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, any questions on that?
Not seeing or hearing anything, so that brings us to our board education session update. And Celeste, you're up.
All right, just took a second to unmute myself. So I have emailed you all the results. It looks like the day that we had reserved as an extra board meeting day is the day that works best for everyone. 6 p.m. I don't know if we can use a Zoom link that's pre-set up by the district, or if someone can set us up with Zoom, or we might be able to just use a free account because there will be a small number of participants. I can sort that bit out. With respect to the material that we review, I don't know if there's a ton of enthusiasm about reviewing the BCSTA material. I think we can easily choose any of those things, but I just looked at my bookshelf. I have some other books as well that I can send you. So, we could do not a whole book, but maybe a chapter. I think at least some of you have these books. So here's some other books. And maybe I'll email you.
It's really hard to see.
Yeah, I'll email you.
Yeah.
This one is kind of interesting and provocative. School board leadership, the things that staff didn't tell you at orientation, whether the quality is what we need. I don't know. I think I'd rely probably on the BCSTA materials over random books, but this one is Building Great School Board Superintendent Teams, a systematic approach to balancing roles and responsibilities. And so, that sounds kind of safe. So maybe a chapter, we can review any of the BCSTA materials. I am open to reviewing anything, and I have done the job of bringing you the information, people. So
We deciding on this right now, or
Mhm.
do we do another poll with the ones that had like communications and relations, development and leadership,
Yeah.
student success and governance, and vision planning and improvement, and then do another poll with just those ones and see what we get?
yeah, I could set one up. I think it would be good if by the end of today, we just lock it down and then have time to actually do that pre-reading. I can do, so you're saying the highest percentage?
Yeah.
Well,
The 15.
We
We
can-
just do the 15.
Why don't we just do that?
Communication and relations and student success.
The two, so between student success and communications and relations,
Yeah.
I'll create a new poll. That's super fast for us to do. I think, let's test it, what it feels like reading material and then coming back together and talking about it. And if it doesn't work, then we tried.
Okay.
I wonder, are we jumping the gun if we just are people comfortable with just doing the poll right now? It will save Celeste a little bit of time and work.
Oh,
I know I would vote personally for student success.
I would vote student success.
April?
I wouldn't vote the other one, but I'm not going to be here on the 29th, so I don't know if I should even open my mouth.
Rachel?
I'm easy.
The communications one.
Lisa?
I'm good with anything that if you need me to tie break, I'm happy to, but sign me up for anything.
Okay. Celeste?
I'm easy. Both of the topics are interesting, so I would read about any of them.
But now I'm wondering if communications and relations is more pertinent to the board work.
Well, I think I would go with communications and relations myself.
Ooh, sounds like a tie break.
Lisa, I think you and I need to pick just to make this functional. So I think I'll go with communications too. I'm sorry, guys.
All right,
Perfect.
okay. And so,
Communication-
so now, is there a specific document that we need to send out to
Yeah.
everyone?
I'll do that right now. I'll just grab it off of the
Perfect.
circulate it, and then it's not a ridiculous amount of reading. Like, we can do this. So yep, I'll send that around, and then we'll figure out the Zoom piece of the puzzle. Just leave that with me, and I'll reach out if I need help, but otherwise assume I've got it covered. Okay.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Thanks. And
Thanks
just
so much.
confirm, did we say 6 o'clock?
I saw.
Okay, 6 to 8. Okay, thanks.
Okay, well, I don't see any other hands, so we can move on to the next item. The South Coast Branch Lifetime Membership. And I see Cynthia and April are both down there. Which one you wants to take that?
Okay, Cynthia's.
Like,
Okay.
Cynthia and I spent some time redoing the constitution for the South Coast branch. More time than I would like to tell you, actually. Yes, that would be opening up a can of worms. We did laugh a lot while we were doing it, so that part's good, and we learned a lot. What we discovered as we were going through it was that there is an opportunity to bring forward to our branch, not to BCSTA. The requirement for a lifetime membership in BCSTA is really, I'm thinking in my head, it's 20 years as a trustee before you can as a lifetime member of BCSTA, but branch does not have that same requirement. It just had a commitment to education. I mean, it included a trustee piece, but it wasn't a 20-year thing. It was just a commitment to education. And so when we thought about bringing Rick Price forward to have this honor with our branch, to nominate him for a lifetime membership of the South Coast branch. So in order to do that, we didn't want to just say, like, we were going to just put it out in the newsletter to the other two branches as our recommendation, but we realized that was just coming from Cynthia and April, so that we probably should bring it here first. I'm hoping you've all been reading our newsletters that we took forever to prepare. Okay, so that's what it is, and I don't know if we want to take a vote on it, if we want to have discussion on it, but it's what we came up with, and we would like to put it in the next newsletter.
Cynthia, was there anything else?
How many years did he have?
Well, the thing is, it was a commitment to education as well, right? So all of his years in education and teaching and
Yeah.
being a principal and being a trustee, like it's basically was his whole life, right? So
No
I
objection.
felt like he definitely made the criteria.
It just says, in the new draft of the Constitution, it says honorary life membership in the branch may, by extraordinary resolution requiring not less than 2/3 majority of those present for approval, be conferred upon a trustee who has served on a school board within the branch and who has, done outstanding work in education.
Nice.
Now, it's a clarifying question from staff perspective. I don't think it is shared in there. What does that mean for their, is it an honor? Does that mean they are invited to and attend South Coast branch meeting? What does it mean? Well, I think you need to be clear, because staff would have some questions and concerns about that. If not elected members, should they be at? I just think,
So there needs to be more information in the Constitution.
yeah,
Well, the thing is, who do we ask?
I would assume BCSTA.
You'll have a
How they do it.
BCSTA rep, right?
Yes.
For.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because I don't know what it entails. If it's simply, it's an honorary thing.
It is, yeah.
That's one thing. If it also means engagement and involvement, I think that might be a little more problematic, but I wouldn't assume. But I feel just compelled to ask that clarification.
Fair
That's a
enough.
good question.
Well, because it could come down to budget.
Yeah.
Like, if you, now do you pay for that person
That's
to
right.
attend
Yeah.
branch meetings and
Right.
stuff? So.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm sure we can probably even ask and know the answer before the end of today.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'll see.
Our new best friend.
that being said, thank you both very much for all the work that you're putting into it.
So, if you don't mind, so can we just add this as a follow-up item for the next board meeting? You can give us an update.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, so I don't see any other hands. District of Squamish Portable Washroom at Garibaldi Highlands. And this was a question that came forward from Lisa, and Danielle has a response.
Yeah. Okay, so Lisa, tell me if I'm not correct in this, but in June, we gave an update at the board meeting that we were having difficulty having a porta potty put at Garibaldi Highlands at the bike hub because of the fires and all of that stuff that was happening. So shortly after our board meeting in June, a porta potty has been put on site there, and we haven't had any complaints from the school. You checked in with them too, just to see if there's any issues there. So there's no complaints now. The porta potty is still there.
Yeah.
So
So if I may, through the chair,
Yeah.
So thank you to Ian and everybody for getting that sorted out. The porta potty is in place. It has been knocked over a couple of times that we've noted on dog walks, but it gets tilted back up again. So I just wanted to shout out to Ian and company for getting that resolved so that the morning staff are not looking for adult feces as well, or human feces as well as the dog in the mornings on their routes around. So thank you very much to everybody getting that done.
Oh, yeah, thanks. And Ian did mention to me that it was knocked over a few times, so we're actually trying to work with the District of Squamish to see if we can get it like kind of more like bolted into the ground or something like that, so that it's can't be. So we're working on that with them.
When did it get put in?
Like the next week after our board meeting in June.
So it's been there since June?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
And hopefully they're not taking it out again because it's utilized as it's a partnership with the District of Squamish. It is utilized year round as a parking haven for the bike riders in the community. So having it seasonally there or not there, I wouldn't suggest is viable. I think it needs to be a permanent, if they're going to be utilizing that parking lot, it's the last thing our staff need to be searching for, right? So
Was it removed over the summer?
it was taken, how long was it taken out for, Danielle? It was gone for a while.
I thought it went over the winter, but I'm not sure when.
But just winter months?
Last year they removed it. And then, yeah. And I think it was in the winter.
Okay. Does
Thank
that
you.
satisfy your question, Lisa?
Totally does.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. With that, are there any questions of clarification from the public?
No, they're not.
Okay, so we've completed the business of this agenda and we are adjourned. And we have 3 minutes for our in-camera to start. We'll see you guys back on soon.